Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our regularly scheduled commission meeting, December 10th, 2025. The time is now 6:07. Madam Clerk, can you call the roll so that we can establish quorum, please?
Commissioner Bass, Commissioner Irvin,
Here.
Commissioner Santiago.
Here.
Mayor Taylor.
Here. As we stand for our invocation led by Commissioner Bass, followed by our Pledge of Allegiance.
That's why the Bible said be ready at all times. Father, once more, we are here together to do your will. We ask you, Father God, that you would guide us, Lord God, that you would give us a heart of compassion, that we will lead according to your perfect will. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America,
and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. And we are back from our Thanksgiving break, starting into our first meeting in December. Hopefully we'll be going into our Christmas break, Madam Manager. All right, Madam Clerk, do we have any awards, proclamations, or acknowledgements at this time?
No, Mr. Mayor.
All right, do I have any pulls, deletions, or deferrals at this time?
Mr. Mayor,
Yes, ma'am. Oh, 13.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
So on behalf of Vice Mayor Joseph Kelly, who is not here this evening, he would like to defer his items, which are 13.7 and 13.8, to the regular commission meeting of January 14th, 2026, or a special commission meeting, whichever comes first.
Got it. All right,
We are in the polls and everything
we're in the poll.
for the consent agenda?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I have a couple of items, Mr. Mayor.
Mr. Mayor.
I would like to pull number 9.
Mr. Mayor.
Wait 1 second. Number 9. Commissioner Santiago, then Commissioner Bass.
Yes, thank you. I'd like to, let's see, where is it? Okay, I'll put for the consent agenda, number 6. Yeah, that's number 6, yeah. Okay, and, I'd like to defer to the next, commissioner meeting in January, number 9. And if anybody want another reason why that I want to defer the item is because I want to give it a chance, to any application already going on, to be through January. And after that, we make a decision. But I want to defer number 9 tonight, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, number 9. That's the one dealing with the amnesty.
Mm-hmm.
Madam Manager, number 9. The amnesty starts in January. Okay, I see what you're saying. Got it. And you say you
You want me to repeat that?
No, I got it. And number 6, I heard number 6, you said, Commissioner.
Yeah, number 6, I'd like to, pull up for discussion.
Got it.
Yeah, for the consent agenda. Number 6, yeah, that's number 6, yes.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes,
I have some additional deferrals,
go ahead.
if I may. The manager's office is deferring 15A4 and 15A5 to the January 14th.
No, January 28th.
Oh, my apologies. January 28th, 2026, regular commission meeting.
January 28th. A4 and
15A4 and 15A5.
Madam Manager, question, and I do know, so the other subsequent items, well, the other companion items, I guess, not subsequent companion, which is 1 and 2. Because I watched the planning and zoning board. Can those items be deferred and you get with the applicant to go meet with those residents?
Please.
Please.
One and
All the items that deals with that.
All
that
the
partic-
items.
Yeah,
yes, they can be
Okay.
deferred.
so deferring 1, 2, 4, and 5, so everything that deals with that property. No, that's not one, that's not one.
It's number one,
It's not
number
one,
two.
it's not one.
16A1 and 16A2.
16A1 and 16A2,
Mhm.
Those are under first reading ordinance.
right. So my suggestion, Madam Manager, is from now until, I wouldn't put a date certain, but you get with the applicant and get them to go meet with the residents and hear their concerns and then bring it back to us. Because
Will
that
do.
seems to be what the issue at hand is. That seems to be what the issue at hand is, communication. Commissioner Irvin, if
Yeah,
you have-
Mr. Mayor.
that's just my suggestion. I'm only one, but if y'all want to hear it, we can hear it. That's just my suggestion. That's just my suggestion.
Mr. Mayor.
Commissioner Santiago, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay, I totally agree with that. And the reason why that I say that is because I wanna be with the people for this neighborhood that I don't live there, but I know what is they passing through. And if we don't listen to people that bringing us here, who we gonna listen? People that they try to come here and tell something that is not true, that not gonna happen? No. The decision is gonna be the people from that neighborhood. And after they take that decision, then bring it to us because we have nothing to do right now with that. Thank you.
Commissioner Irvin?
Okay, I want to say something. People may not like what I'm saying, but I'm gonna say it. Our residents need to sit down and have a meeting before the meeting. And I'm saying this because we had a workshop and they were there. And they were there to tell them what they wanted and what they would like to see, this, that, and the other. 9 times out of 10, and Madam Manager was there. The only thing these people kept saying was a coffee shop, a coffee shop, a coffee shop. Move the furniture store from the front to the back. It costs money to do plans. And he did that. He changed to put the furniture store in the back and the retail in the front. And I'm just saying this to be mindful of people when they're spending their money. It's not government money. This is his money. So they need to get together and come up with what they want for real, instead of just sitting there for a whole hour or two. A coffee shop, a coffee shop. Move it from the front to the back. Move the furniture stuff from the front to the back. And then he do that. And then there's still a problem. I'm just saying, time is money in situations like this. And they need to have what they want to say together or how they feel together. So they need to have a meeting before the meeting with the gentleman. And I don't have a dog in a fight either way. But I'm just saying, be mindful of people. And when they're spending their money, know what you want and do what needs to be done. That's all I'm saying.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
Mr. Mayor.
one second. The reason why I asked for it to be deferred is because it seems like communication was the big issue at the planning and zoning meeting. Yes, they had the initial meeting, but there was never a follow-up. So all I'm asking, and the plan's already done, present those plans back to the residents, let the residents know, and then and then just bring it back at the appointed time when the manager speaks to the applicant. But I'll say it this way. If it comes the way it is now, I'm not gonna support it. I'm gonna stand with my residents. I'm gonna go with my residents because they don't want it. It's their backyard. And they kept saying they never came back, they never came back, they never came back. So just go back. The plan's already done. So there shouldn't be no money. I don't speak for people. I don't count people's pockets, but they never came back. Well, Commissioner Bass would like to hear your comment.
Thank you. It's just that we have the items that you're requesting to be deferred require 2 readings. The items that the residents want to speak about require 1. So all we're asking tonight is if you could move forward on the items on first reading. And then we will meet with the residents between now and January, I think you said 28th or 26th. And then you can come back and hear all the items on second reading then. Because if you push the first items back, we don't moved forward till February or March. So as Commissioner Irvin already said, every time this gets pushed back, it's money to my client. We're happy to show the residents the plans. We've discussed it before. We're happy to do it again. But if we can just get those two items moved forward on first reading tonight, you're not committing to anything except a second reading.
Mr. Mayor, it sounds so nice. Okay, but let me tell you that before any decision, the people have to see the planning and they have to be together with you.
But we're doing what they've
That's
asked.
Okay,
no,
all right,
that-
all right,
that-
all right,
that-
all right.
so
We'll
we
show them
want.
again.
Okay,
We'll
thank
show
you,
them
thank
again.
And also let me make something clear. When that thing in the planning zoning board meeting, okay, when they bring that item don't pass at all. And today I see the same item, okay, in the first reading, but they changed the language that they have that night, that they try to confuse maybe us or maybe the resident when they say, okay, that they're going to build two building commercial dash industrial.
Commissioner Santiago, this is not the time to discuss the item.
Okay.
They have, the applicant has the right to bring the item before the commission.
Yeah.
They have that right, but
Okay.
Madam, I'm asking that the item be deferred. So, because I'm not gonna support it as it is, not even on first reading. I think you all need to go back to the residents. And we're not even, we shouldn't even be having this dialogue between me and you right now
I'm
because.
standing here to listen.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we shouldn't even be having this dialogue. My suggestion, and this is a manager item, and that's why I've been pointing on the manager, is that you defer this item and allow you get with the applicant, and then in the interim of you all figuring that out, I'm sorry. Before you bring it back, have a meeting with the residents and hear what they want. A follow-up meeting, simple. So this is your item, Madam Manager. It's my suggestion. It's just my suggestion.
So both of those items will be deferred. No date certain. No date certain.
Got it. All right. So what we have right now under consent, I have item number 6 pulled by Commissioner Santiago. Item number 7, 8, and 9 is deferred. Under planning and zoning, I have item number 4 and 5 deferred. Under first reading, ordinances, I have item number 1 and 2 deferred.
Mr. Mayor,
Commissioner,
I got kind of mixed up in the,
you want me to go back?
but I need to pull 4 from the first reading.
No, we're gonna hear 4. We're gonna hear 4.
Okay.
So that's where we are. And I'll go over it again. Under consent, I have item number 6.
Mr. Mayor, I'm sorry. I would like to pull item, where's it at again? From the consent 3.
Okay, so under consent, I have item number 3 was pulled by Dr. Bass. Item number 6 was pulled by Commissioner Santiago. Item number 7 and 8, which is Vice Mayor Kelly's items, was deferred. Item number 9 was deferred. Under planning and zoning, item number 4 and 5 was deferred. Under 16 ordinances and public hearings, item number 1 and 2 were deferred. Okay? Can I get a motion to?
Mr. Mayor, one last thing,
Okay.
for item 13.6, and I know it was pulled, but there is a substitute agreement that I provided you all on the dais, with some change in language.
Got it. All right, can I get a motion to approve tonight's
Move it.
agenda? Moved by Commissioner Santiago,
Second.
second by Commissioner Dr. Bass. Madam Clerk, on the actual agenda?
Commissioner Irvin,
Yes.
Commissioner Santiago,
Yes.
Commissioner Bass,
Yes.
Mayor Taylor.
Yes.
Motion passes 4-0.
All right, so we're going into the approval of minutes. Can I get a motion to approve the regular commission meeting minutes
Move
from
it.
November 12th, 2025, moved by Commissioner Santiago? Can I get a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Bass. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Santiago?
Yes.
Commissioner Bass?
Yes.
Commissioner Irvin?
Yes.
Mayor Taylor?
Yes.
Motion passes 4-0.
Approval of the minutes from special commission meeting minutes, November 14th, 2025. Can I get a motion?
Move it.
Moved by Commissioner Irvin,
Second.
second by Commissioner Santiago. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Santiago?
Yes.
Commissioner Bass?
Yes.
Commissioner Irvin?
Yes.
Mayor Taylor?
Yes.
Motion passes 4-0.
Can I get a motion to approve the special commission meeting minutes, November 24th, 2025?
Move it.
Moved by Commissioner Irvin, second by Commissioner Bass. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Bass?
Yes.
Commissioner Irvin?
Yes.
Commissioner Santiago?
Yes.
Mayor Taylor?
Yes.
Motion passes 4-0.
All right, Madam Clerk, do we have any District 1, District 2, or state report at this time?
No, Mr. Mayor.
Got it. All right, Madam Manager, I do see that we have a public presentation by the police department, but we got a long agenda, so for the
Yes.
brevity of time, I'm asking you to just condense.
It's a requirement, so it's gonna be very brief.
Got it. All right, we're turning you to Chief Starks, Police Department, on the red light camera.
Sergeant Gonzalez will go ahead and make the presentation.
Sorry. Yeah. Sergeant Gonzalez.
Good evening, everybody. This is very brief. This is required by us, started last year with DHSMV, that we present certain items regarding the red light camera program. Questions 4, 5, 15, 16, 17, 32, and 33 are required for the police department once we do this survey to be presented in front of the commission. And we have to do this every year according to the statute 316-008. So. That's it. Questions?
That was the presentation?
That's it?
Wide and short.
Whoa, okay. Well, you can do all the presentations from now on.
No problem. Quick to the point.
Whoa, okay. Any, any questions?
No.
For Sergeant Gonzalez? Hearing none, seeing none, thank you, Sarge.
No problem.
I thought you had more. All right, we're going into citizens forum. Madam Clerk, can you please state for the record how to participate in citizens forum?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Good evening. The City of Opa-locka Commission meetings are held in person at the Opa-locka Government Center, City Commission Chambers, 780 Fisherman Street, 3rd floor, Opa-locka, Florida. Members of the public wishing to address the commission may do so in person or virtually. Those persons wishing to participate virtually should register prior to the scheduled meeting time on the city's website at www.opalockafl.gov. When speaking before the commission, please make sure to give your full name and address for the record. There's a 3-minute time limit for public comments. Please adhere to the decorum policy, which is a part of the commission meeting agenda. City commission meetings are aired through live stream at www.youtube.com/user City of Opa-locka. And
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. At this time, we do not have any virtual public comments.
Okay, so for those of you in the chamber, citizens forum is open.
Good evening, Mayor Commissioners. Brian Dennis, address 2140 York Street. I'd like to thank you all for pulling the item. You heard our voices loud and clear. I think this would give us an opportunity to at least go back to the drawing board to see what could be worked out, if there can be something worked out. I think that when we're talking about bringing something into the community and we're talking about community development, we are talking about expanding the city. We're talking about bringing growth in businesses that could be monetized in the city that would be helpful to our residents and potentially employ them. But again, we'd like to thank you for your kindness and hearing our voices. Thank you.
All right, citizens forum is still open.
Good evening, Mayor Commissioner Audrey Dominguez, 1147 Jan Avenue. I wanted to ask a couple of questions regarding certain topics. I just wanted an update on the Civil Service Board. I know that, I think this is the last week for Ms. Adams. And that was one of the requirements to have someone from HR. So I just want an update on that. I wanted to speak on regards to a business which is located on 13135 Northwest 27th Avenue, which is called Manny's Tires. I don't know if you've seen it, but the business is an eyesore. You got a lot of tires, a container, there's a rundown car in the front. It looks bad. It looks really bad. And I know that code enforcement has targeted a couple, not targeted, but have gone to several other tire shops and have them maintain or keep their property. I just want someone to go and check out this business. Another thing, Opa-locka had a program which was new businesses in Opa-locka, which started a while back, which highlighted the businesses. I don't know what happened, but it stopped. And we need to have consistency in this. We have a new owner. I don't know if Commissioner Santiago's been there, which is El Bollo Restaurant. El Bollo Restaurant, brand new, been there for 4 months. They said nobody's been there. Food is absolutely delicious, very clean, very nice inside. And I think we need to support these businesses. They're small mom pops. So if ever there's a catering job, give them an opportunity because you will definitely love it. I needed an update on a on a property that passed on the planning and zoning and also with the commission. It's 13500 Northwest 17th Avenue. It's a corner lot. I don't know if you guys passed by there. And all I see is a plat cement. So if someone could give me an update, how long is it gonna take? Because it was supposed to be for 2-unit apartments. I haven't seen anything. And that's basically it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Mayor, to our commissioner.
One second.
Yeah. Thank
Oh,
We'll, citizens forum is still open and then we'll go. to
Okay,
questions.
yeah, I want to give you some information to her.
Got it. She'll
Yeah.
be here. Citizens forum is still open?
Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays.
Retired Chief Cheryl Cason of the great city of Opa-locka. First of all, I just want to say thank you, Mayor, for the deferment, because I think that is of utmost importance. And just to clarify something that was said at the before meeting about me, and that property, I just want to say that law enforcement first priority is public safety. So anytime we're aware of anything that is detrimental to us, we'll be there. And what mama say, if when you know better, you do what?
better.
We do better. So let's continue to do better and keep our people safe as we can. Okay, because that's what it's all about. Also, I saw resolution number 9. I just wanted to say that I have received some calls from people in the neighborhood. I've spoken about one particular previous with the manager. But I just want to say, let's consider our people with the amnesty program and the help that they need to keep our people here. Opa-locka is growing. We continue to grow, right? And we on the news, y'all. Y'all see, they even give the weather report, and I love saying that. They even give the weather report in Opa-locka, baby. So I wanted to say that, and I'm finna get out y'all face. But I have one other thing with the chief of police. Chief Stars, could you come forward? I just want to put this out here.
Chief,
So that I'm going.
talk to us.
Okay, I need the chief. I had to see her come. You know, I gotta protect her. I gotta watch her back. Come on, chief. Thank you, y'all. This was I just want to bring something because people watch us from all over. And for the residents and everybody's here. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to speak to you about it, chief, but there's a new law about the tags. Is everybody aware?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to put that out there about the facing the tag. They don't even want you covering the sunshine. You will be getting, I won't take your job because I'm retired. You know,
We was not, Chief,
it's a new thing about the tag. They don't want your tag with no covering, not even on the sunshine. Your tag has to be totally visible. Right now, the state are just pulling people over and giving warnings. But there was a case where somebody in the city of Miami was pulled over, given a $500 ticket and a PTA, mean promise to appear. So that's in a form of an arrest where we just trust you to show up in court. So we just want everybody to be aware and start working on your tags. You got to not have your tag defaced in any way. No covering over the date, the name, Sunshine State, nothing. Correct, Chief Starks? Y'all know I got her back and she got mine. Love y'all. Happy holidays.
thank you, Chief. All right, citizens forum is still open. Citizens forum is closed. All right, going back and then we'll go, well, I got you, Commissioner Santiago, I got you. So, Madam Clerk, sorry, Madam Manager, she asked for an update on the Civil Service Board. Do we have that? And while you look that up, Commissioner, Dominguez, the new businesses in Opa-locka, we are bringing that program back, highlighting the new businesses in Opa-locka, so we are bringing that back through our, Chamber of Commerce in concert with our, yes, ma'am, with the city of Opa-locka.
Before you go to the next one, can you get her to tell us where this new business is?
It's the restaurant that's the one on 27th Avenue, right? That's the one by the car battery place? Yeah,
No, before,
No, before, right.
before,
yeah,
by the pawn shop.
thank you.
Yeah. All right.
Got it. All right.
We have it. Mr. Ellis has already gone there.
Yeah, I was about to say the food is good. We've been there. The food is good. All right. And the other thing is the 13500 Northwest 17th Avenue, the update on okay, so you can provide to Commissioner? All right, we're good. And Chief, well, she walked out, but we were gonna ask Chief to do a presentation in the beginning of the year about the new laws that have came down, because it's not just about tags, there's other stuff too. So we wanted Chief to update the residents on what's coming down the pipe. So I'll yield to Commissioner Santiago, then Commissioner Bass.
No, you want to answer my
We
question.
good? Okay,
Yes.
Commissioner Santiago.
Thank you. Commissioner Adri Dominguez, 131st, something, the tire plate, okay, for that gentleman. Yeah, I know that gentleman for long years, but this is not part of Opa-locka. That's what I want to tell you. That's Dade County incorporated that side. It's nothing to do with us. Yeah, that little part of there across the bank, okay, the other side is Dade County, and the other side of the bank is the great city of Opa-locka. But don't worry, soon in the future we're gonna be annexed all that section out there. But for now, just call out Dade County. And thank you. It's a very good service, nice people in that restaurant there, El Bohío. I love it. I love it. I already been there twice for lunch. That's it.
Yeah, it's the OB have. It is. All right, so we're moving right on to our consent agenda. Madam Attorney, item 13.3.
A resolution of the City Commission of the City of Opa-locka, Florida, authorizing the city manager to issue a request for proposals, RFP, for residential and commercial solid waste collection services. Attached hereto is Exhibit A, providing for incorporation of recitals, providing for scrivener's errors, providing for an effective date. This is sponsored by the city manager.
All right, can I get a motion?
Move it.
Moved by Commissioner Santiago,
Second.
second by Commissioner Irvin. Madam Manager?
The city's current contracts for residential and commercial solid waste services are expired. It is my desire to issue an RFP for said services to have a competitive process and select a qualified waste hauling provider for the city. Of course, if this item is passed, we would issue an RFP. We'll have a selection committee. A company will be selected and presented to the commission for final approval. I'll answer any questions that you may have at this
All
time.
right, so this item was pulled by Dr. Bass, so I'll yield to you.
Thank you. I know this item going back months and months and months ago, when we had already issued an RFP, correct?
No, we haven't issued an RFP for solid waste.
This is not the same item we had that one applicant?
No, we haven't issued an RFP for solid waste in many years.
Okay. Well, as of right now, I'm not gonna support this.
Okay.
So that's the main reason why I pulled it. If you want to talk to me one-on-one, I would share with you why.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Is that something you want to share?
Yeah, I'm going.
Is that-
No, whatever. I like to say something about it.
Oh, Commissioner Santiago?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. A question to the sponsor, the manager. I think that I already be talking to you in the agenda brief every Monday. Not every Monday, you know. And really what I asking you is I tell you that I'm happy, with the service that I'm be having all this year. That the only thing that I don't like for Dade County is when they have any holidays, they don't pass by. And sometimes we do three days with no pickups. Okay. In the residential system. And my other question is, and that I asked you already, this is gonna represent more revenues to us, to the city, and the control that we used to have before.
We don't know the revenue yet because we haven't issued an RFP, and RFP is so long. So the funds that we're receiving now, I'm sure that they're under old rates. So by putting it out for RFP, we'll get more up-to-date rates for services. And in this RFP, we're also asking for 12 pickups. Right now, we only get 2 by the county.
2 a year. That's what we're
Yes,
talking about for
yes.
residential
Yes,
track.
trash. We only get 2. We're asking
Yeah.
for 1 per month.
Okay, yeah, well, it's gonna be
12.
better for the community.
Yes,
Okay,
we're-
in that case, okay, that's the only thing that I want to know because yeah, I'm supporting that item. I think it's a great idea to bring everything back to our administration. Okay, thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Any other questions or concern? All right. I did have a question, but you answered it, and that was about, we receive proposals and for this particular item.
I can defer to the city attorney if you would like.
Yes, ma'am.
Madam Attorney?
We have not received any proper proposals for this item.
Got it. Okay. All right, so we can go ahead and call the question. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Irvin,
Yes.
Commissioner Santiago,
Yes.
Commissioner Baz,
No.
Mayor Taylor.
Yes.
Motion passes 3-1.
All right, moving on to item number 13.6.
A resolution of the City Commission of the City of Opa-locka, Florida, authorizing the city manager to enter into a field usage agreement between the City of Opa-locka and We Make Footballers Miami LLC, providing for incorporation of recitals, providing for an effective date. This is sponsored by the city manager.
All right, can I get a motion?
Move it.
Moved by Commissioner Santiago. Second by Commissioner Bass. Madam Manager?
Yes. The youth soccer organization desires to utilize Ingram Park Field for practice and home games. Under this agreement, if approved, it will allow for 5 Opa-locka residents to be a part of the program at no charge, and any additional Opa-locka residents at a 30% reduction. The agreement is for 1 year, and you also have a substitute item before you, which changed the time for usage. So they're requesting to use the facility on Tuesday through Friday between 5:30 p.m. and 8 p.m. and Saturdays between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. And I'll answer any questions you have.
All right. Any questions? I do have a couple questions, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna yield to Commissioner Santiago.
Yeah, because I'm the one pull it up. Yes, thank you, Mr. Mayor. Well, today they passing to us a page here when some language be changed, and that's the reason why that I concerned about to pull it up. What I see here, okay, before they're supposed to be from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And now they want Friday, what is that, Thursday? Thursday and Friday. It's 2 days.
Thursday through Friday.
Through.
Oh, Tuesday, okay, Tuesday through Friday.
Yes.
From 5:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. But I asked you a question that day, Madam Manager.
8 p.m.
To 8 p.m., yeah.
Yes.
Okay, we have a problem with park. Like our park, they close the door for the public, for the resident at 5 p.m. in the afternoon. I don't understand why we do that to the public, to the people that they pay taxes here in the great city of Opa-locka. And let me say that a lot of people like me, we working and we go, we back home probably, 7, 6 p.m. or whatever, 8 p.m. And we don't have no places to go and running or around. But we giving the opportunity to people to come here, and that's a question that I want to ask you now. Okay, to open the park for 5:30, okay, p.m. to 8:30. Who gonna pay the people?
Our parks close at 8 p.m. Monday
The
through
park goes
Friday.
to 8 p.m. Wow,
Yes.
that's new for me.
No, that's the schedule. On Saturday and Sunday, they close at 5 p.m.
And why did I have so many complaints for residents that the park is closed at 5 p.m.?
Our
Okay,
park
the
on the Saturday
playground,
and Sunday.
the basketball.
That's only on Saturday and
It's
Sunday.
only I'm talking from the people what I heard for the resident, Madam Manager.
Okay.
Okay, I only tell you that is sound now something different that we're gonna have even between Saturday. What is that? Saturday? Okay, it's gonna be open up to 10 a.m. I know that we have part open to 10 a.m. where we have a special event. Okay, for us, but who gonna cover up these charges? For because for sure if it's 10 p.m. we're gonna have the any police officer present or people that working for Park and Recreation.
If it's 10 a.m.,
No, 10 p.m. say here. Oh, 10 a.m. Oh no, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. I'm sorry.
It's open. The park is
Yeah,
open.
it's
The park-
open.
that's
Yeah,
during
to 5
park
p.m.
hours.
Yeah, Saturday.
It's during park.
Yeah, but 8 p.m. Who gonna be there?
Park is open.
It closes at.
so it says
But that's what I say. It's new for me that it's
8
open from
p.m.
through
That's
8
when it's
8 p.m. because people say no before it.
No, what she was saying, if you don't mind, the park
Yes.
is open from 8 to 8 every day, daily, Monday through Friday.
Monday through
Monday through
Friday.
Friday, but on the weekends, it's open from.
They close at
They
5
close
p.m.
at 5 p.m.
Yes, on the
So
weekend.
maybe that resident was there over the weekend, but
Yes.
at the weekend, they close early. But they are open until 8 o'clock.
Yes.
And sometimes later than that.
Well, I love to have some kind of activities out there in park, especially in that side in England, and I love children, to go there and play and learn. But my concern is this is not going to cost nothing to us, okay, to the city.
No, it's no cost.
They're
to the
gonna
city.
pay rents and everything for that.
They don't pay rent. That's why it's an agreement. It's a joint agreement with the city.
Okay, we do that exchange only because they're gonna take a 5 kid from Opa-locka too.
They're gonna sponsor 5, and then they're gonna.
And I heard that they're only gonna give in a 30% off.
Correct.
Okay, but I want to do a little amendment down there. Okay, if it does real children from here from Opa-locka, the people, the family, more of the family can afford, to pay. Okay, for any what are we calling activities, like that. Okay, in parks and in other places. I like to, to amend that and at least, to asking him that the 5 kids that he want to take from Opa-locka, okay, to be totally free.
That's what he said.
It is.
So
It is where?
No, the soccer team is not that big. So the first 5 kids, the 5 kids will 5 kids.
No, I heard something different from her that they're gonna discount 30% only.
After
Okay.
the 5. After
If-
the 5.
After the
Commissioner,
5.
they're going
Okay.
to do 5 free. And after that, if additional people from Opa-locka would like to participate, it would be a 30% discount.
That's what he said.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Okay. You good?
I'm good for now.
All right, Madam Manager, I'm good. All my questions was answered in the briefing. It was about the insurance, but you answered that. And the only other thing is that I know they'll be using it on Saturdays. Did we discuss blackout days for the commission, or you just work with the applicant?
Yes, they would have to submit a schedule to it.
I mean, for the
first.
city and the commission.
They would definitely have to submit submit a schedule, and if it's commission initiative, city
City
events,
initiative,
then
yeah.
they will not be able to use it.
And the public, they're gonna have access to go no matter what they are playing.
Yes, the public can still go
Okay.
to the park.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, and my last question, Madam Manager, and I should have asked this in the briefing. The name of the team is it Opa-locka soccer team, or is it we make
Yes.
football with Opa-locka logo?
It's gonna have our logo, but I
Got
have
it.
not received the flyer yet. The flyer will have to be approved by me before it's published.
Got it. That's fine. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. And Commissioner Urban.
It kind of have something to do with this, but kind of don't. I would like for us to look at Saturday's hours on the park. Because I think closing at 5 It's kind of early for a Saturday. So we could look at that, maybe 7, but Sunday is good.
That's
Sunday
another
is good.
conversation for another day.
We can definitely look at it, but at one time our parks were closed completely.
was.
So we tried to introduce it with bringing it back at having it open at some time. So we can definitely look at that schedule.
Thank you.
Got it. So, Madam Clerk, if our hearts and minds are clear, we can call the question on this.
Commissioner Santiago?
Yes.
Commissioner Baz?
Yes.
Commissioner Irvin?
Yes.
Mayor Taylor?
Yes.
Motion passes 4-0.
All right, moving right along to Item number, no, those were deferred. It was deferred.
15A1.
15A1, thank you. Those,
A resolution of the City Commission of the City of Opa-locka, Florida, to consider the site plan review request for the construction of a 43,000 square foot catering facility on the 12 adjacent properties located at 2466 Alabama Avenue and identified by folios 08-2122-004-0400, 08-2122-004-0390, 08-2122-004-0380, 08-2122-004-0370, 08-2122-004-0360, 08-2122-004-0340, 08-2122-004- 0350, 08-2122-004-330, 08-2122-004-0320, 08-2122-004-0310, 08-2122-004-300, and 08-2122-004-0290 in the I-1 zoning district within the corridor mixed use overlay and the innovation district, providing for an effective date, and this is sponsored by the city manager.
Madam Manager, my agenda brief.
many numbers?
I said, how big is this property? When the clerk kept reading us. Can I get a motion to,
Move it.
motion on this item?
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Irvin, second by Commissioner Bass. Madam Manager, go ahead. And this is a planning and zoning public hearing.
The applicant has submitted a request for site plan review to construct a 2-story Moorish-inspired industrial kitchen and warehouse facility in the I-1 zoning district. Staff has reviewed the applicant request and has determined that the applicant has provided all information required. This item was presented at the November 4th Planning and Zoning Board meeting. Also, when the time permits, staff is available to answer any questions you may have on this item.
Okay. Any questions to the staff? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. This is a public hearing item. Public hearing is open.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, Commissioners, everybody else on the board. My name is Sabrina Escobar. I am the owner's representative and land development consultant for Gold Kosher Catering EOP Group, the applicant. Thank you for the opportunity to be here tonight and for your continued support of quality investment in the city of Opa-locka. We are here to request approval of the site plan and development agreement for a new 43,000 square foot state-of-the-art industrial kitchen facility. By the way, do I use this to move through the pages, or will
Wait,
they
1 sec,
do so?
do we have questions on the presentation? 'Cause we're in public hearing.
Okay,
If we have questions, we'll go through Mr. Gay to
okay.
you. So if you can just go ahead and speak, because y'all got
Okay.
3 minutes.
Our team has worked closely with your staff and professional consultants to design a high-quality facility that meets your code and reflects a long-term commitment to the owner to operate in the city of Opa-locka. With that said, I'd like to, well, I was going to briefly walk you through this, the presentation, but I will have Mr. Lee. And if there is any further questions, we have myself or other consultants to answer anything. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Public hearing is still open. Public hearing is closed. Any questions to Mr. Gay or the manager on this item? Hearing none? All right, so I say, like I said in my briefing, I'm happy to see it coming. And this is the old scaffold place on Alibaba. So yeah, yeah. That's why somebody I got it.
How many lot? 12.
So I am happy to see this coming, and yeah, it's the first step into actually changing Alibaba, that neighborhood.
Praise God.
Yeah, so I'm really excited to see something different on Alibaba. No other questions? We can go ahead and, oh, I'm sorry.
Just
Commissioner Bass.
quickly to the applicant, just a quick question. Will there be opportunities for our residents to be employed?
As per the development agreement, and as we had stated in the planning and zoning, meeting, we are open to having the opportunity of doing a career job fair, in line with the protocol that the city of Opa-locka has in place. And at that point, we will go through the proper procedures for the applicants to apply for any positions that will be available at that time. It is a family-owned business, but part of the reason why we're moving to the city of Opa-locka is for the potential of the growth. They are doing an expansion, which will more than likely require obviously more employees.
One more question.
Go ahead.
What is your potential employee number of employees?
Currently, I believe we have about 40-something employees. We are going to be phasing the project. So initially, it will be suffice with who we have, unless there's a need for more employees at that specific time. But once we build out the second phase, that will expand, grow the business quite a bit. So at that point, I don't have the set number today, but I could get that information for the city.
Okay, I'm in total agreement with this, but I still think that you should have had a number to tell me
Okay,
as it relates to you're expending 12 blocks.
correct.
And I think it should be some kind of number. You should be able to tell me maybe 100 more, 50 more.
I would approximate about 50 more employees.
Okay, okay,
Okay,
perfect.
because it's going to be doubling
Okay.
the current building.
Mrs. Mayor.
Willow Monte Architect. We're also assuming that all 40 people are going to transfer, right? We don't know that yet. We don't know that amount, but yes, absolutely.
Where are you transferring from?
From Miami Shores.
No, okay,
Yes.
thank you, thank you.
Okay, Commissioner Santiago?
Oh, thank you, Mr. Mayor. Well, what I had to say is to you is welcome. Welcome to Opa-locka. And I know you are part of the people that we need here to change the vision and to change, the view of city. I'm very glad to you people choose to come to this city. When
you.
all the negative things that we have in the past, today is positive. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for welcoming them. We're very excited for this move to the city of Opa-locka.
Thank you. I have one question, unrelated, but related. The intent, is this a shared kitchen or is sole catering? Your
It is a industrial kosher catering business. They do business to business. They don't do events or any catering internally. It is industrial kosher, institutional meals.
okay,
Okay,
all right. Thank you.
thank
All
you.
right, we can go ahead and call the question, Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Santiago?
Yes.
Commissioner Bass?
Yes.
Commissioner Irvin?
Yes.
Mayor Taylor?
Yes.
Motion passes 4-0.
All right, moving along to item number 2.
Thank you.
A resolution of the City Commission of the City of Opa-locka, Florida, to consider the development agreement review request for the construction of a 43,000 square foot catering facility on the 12 adjacent properties located at 2466 Alabama Avenue and identified by folios 08-2122-004-0400, 08-2122-004-0390, 08-2122-004-0380, 08-2122-004-0370, 08-2122-004-3060, 08-2122 08-2122-004-0340, 08-2122-004-0350, 08-2122-004-0330, 08-2122-004-0320, 08-2122-004-0310, 08-2122-004-0300, and 08-2122-004-0290 in the I-1 zoning district within the corridor mixed-use overlay and the innovation district, providing for an effective date. This is sponsored by the city manager.
Thank you, Madam Attorney. This is a public hearing item and public hearing is, gotta move it. Sorry, guys.
Move second. Move second.
So it's moved by Santiago and second by Commissioner Bass, Commissioner Santiago, and second by Commissioner Bass. And Madam Manager,
This is a companion item to the previous item requesting for the approval of a development agreement for the catering facility. This item was also presented at the November 4th Planning and Zoning meeting. And when the time permits, staff is available should you have any questions.
thank you. Now, this is a public hearing item and public hearing is open. Hearing none, seeing none, public hearing is closed.
Did y'all really knock on the desk?
They already had, you made it take so long.
You were trying to do this? All right. I think all of the concerns were addressed at the first, during the first. The only thing I will ask Madam Manager is that you provide the commission with the presentation that they were going to give us. And then we'll go from there. All right.
What are they having the presentation? The way that it's gonna look like? Oh, can we see only how it's gonna look like? Please.
Yes, of
Yeah,
course. I
I'd
would
love
love
to
for
see it.
you to
Only-
see the
only how it's gonna
project
look.
and the
Please.
renderings.
Like that I can dream with that. Yes.
That was
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Please, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. You're so good. Yeah.
Yeah, can you just find that picture of the exterior?
Absolutely.
Yeah, only the, outside, how it's gonna look.
Can you help Mr. Gay?
This is technology.
So much. Oh, now it's.
Oh, my God.
Okay,
It's like, it's going really fast now.
looks good.
Okay.
That's wonderful. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So this is
Okay.
this is the complete project. As you can see, it has a loading area in the middle, offset with the offices in the top, and then the two phases to the side where the kitchens will be. And I'll let Will, our architect, speak to the project.
I have one last question, Mr. Will.
Wow.
And it's a beautiful project. So you answered the question about the shared kitchen portion. You said that's not the intent. Will this be a commissary for food trucks and other caterers, or it's just?
This will be mass production of
So
frozen foods for distribution.
Distribution.
Cruise
Okay.
lines, schools, prisons,
nice.
that type of mass production.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. And you said, I remember you saying phase 1, phase 2.
Right.
What does
so-
that mean?
So let me, can you?
But that's enough.
You can just explain it.
Yeah, so
real
then,
quick.
so then the first phase is the one, it's gonna be two kitchens mirrored from the loading berth.
Okay.
Right, so as you can see there, the middle is the loading berth, the second story are offices. The one to the far left is the first kitchen. That's phase 1, the kitchen, the loading berth, and the second story office. The second kitchen is the one to the right, where it's gonna be a mirror of the first kitchen. But what's happening is that for the moment, the client got funded for the first phase. And once we are finalized and operational, then they can profit from make profit, then they can fund the second phase. But for now, we're presenting the entire phase so that we don't have to come back for the second phase. We're presenting the entire project.
And how long are you anticipating from start to finish?
For the first phase or the entire, both phases?
To be more clear, please, we want to see that tomorrow.
Well, I can't tell you how, depending on the operation. Absolutely.
Okay. So just so you know, we're gonna build in the first phase the infrastructure. So everything will be built. What will come at a later date is the shell to the second portion, which is about 17,000 square feet. Obviously, the intent will be as soon as possible. By the time we get our construction documents, we'll be in the upcoming few months, get our master permit and start building, that might take between 2 years. We would expect to have everything to have the first phase built out. And then the secondary, once we're operational and there is the generating income, then that would be within the next phase would be built. We asked for a timeline or a parameter of 8 years total, but we expect it to be done much sooner, the second phase. The first phase would be done within the first 4 years from beginning of site plan approval today to close
Got it.
out our CO.
Got it. Understood. All right.
Okay.
Any other questions to the manager or Mr. Gay at this moment? Hearing none, we can go ahead and call the question. Thank you all.
Commissioner
very much.
Bass,
Yes.
Commissioner Irvin,
Yes.
Commissioner Santiago.
Yes.
Mayor Taylor.
Yes.
Motion passes 4-0.
All right. Moving on to item, was that 15A3?
A resolution of the City Commission of the City of Opa-locka, Florida, to consider the special exception request for the operation of a liquor store on the property located at 13449 Northwest 42nd Avenue and identified by folio 08-2129-016-0010 in the Liberal Industrial I3 zoning district and within the corridor mixed-use district, providing for an effective date. This is sponsored by the city manager.
All right. Can I get a motion?
Move it.
Moved by Commissioner Bass.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Irvin. Madam Manager, go ahead and present. This is a public hearing item.
The applicant desires to operate a retail liquor store within the property located at 13449 Northwest 42nd Avenue. The request is to consider a special exception review. This item was presented at the November 4th Planning and Zoning meeting. When the time permits, staff is available should you have any questions.
All right, this is a public hearing item. Public hearing is open.
Mr. Mayor,
Go ahead.
our office received a request for virtual public comments from Jonathan Landman. Oh, he's here. Never mind.
Okay. Public hearing is closed. All right, so, any questions?
Yes, please.
Commissioner Bass?
Yes. So to the manager, during my agenda briefing, a couple questions came up. I haven't read the attachment to it. I just wanted to make sure that those concerns were addressed.
They're not addressed within this item. That's something that we would have to bring back to the commission.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
And just for clarity, Madam Manager, this is the flea market property.
Yes, it is.
So is this for just the sale or both sale and consumption? Just sale. Okay. All right. Any other questions or concern on this item? All right, Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Irvin,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Kelly.
Not here.
I'm sorry, Commissioner Santiago. Commissioner Santiago.
Yes.
Commissioner Bass.
Yes.
Mayor Taylor.
Yes.
Motion passes 4-0.
All right, moving on to item 16A3.
An ordinance of the City Commission of the City of Opa-locka, Florida, authorizing the city manager to execute an agreement with the Florida Industrial Properties 8 LLC for the sale of property and relocation of the water main on the property known as the water tank property, providing for adoption of representations, providing for severability, providing for conflict and repealer, providing for scrivener's errors, and providing for an effective date. This is sponsored by the city manager.
All right, can I get a motion?
Move it.
Moved by Commissioner Irvin, second by Commissioner Santiago. Madam Manager?
Pursuant to resolution number 25-034, I was authorized to negotiate with the proposed buyer for this property. We did pass a legislation before on this agenda for the sale of the property. But during that negotiation, we were able to come to an agreement that the owner will incur all expenses related to the relocation of the existing 12-inch water main that is currently housed on that property. The city does have infrastructure on that property, and the owner has agreed to relocate that for the city.
Okay, this is a public hearing item. Public hearing is open.
And Mr. Mayor, if I may, counsel for the property owner is here, and I just wanted to let her know that there is no change pursuant to your client's desire. Okay, I want to make sure we're all on the same page. Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, public hearing is closed. Any questions to the manager on this? I will say, Madam Manager, good job on negotiation. Yeah, this was yeah. I gave you all staff, you and staff props during my agenda briefing. I want to say it out loud. Good job. And
Thank you, and thank your attorney.
Thank you, attorneys.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you to the
Thank
senator
you to the attorneys.
to move the city to the future.
That's right, Madam Attorney. Get your credit.
Yeah.
All right, any other questions or concerns on this item? Hearing none, Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Santiago?
Yes.
Commissioner Bass?
Yes.
Commissioner Irvin?
Yes.
Mayor Taylor?
Yes.
Motion passes 4-0, first reading.
All right, moving on to item 16A4.
An ordinance of the City Commission of the City of Opa-locka, Florida, amending Article 4 entitled Purchasing of the city's Code of Ordinances, amending Section 2-361 relating to public-private partnership, specifically amending subsection D2 entitled Unsolicited Detailed Proposals to reduce the proposal fee, review fee from $50,000 to $25,000. Provide that in the case where a private entity has already paid for review, the fee for review from $45,000 to $20,000, providing for severability, providing for conflict, providing for an effective date, and this is sponsored by Commissioner Santiago.
All right, can I get a motion?
Move it.
Moved by Commissioner Santiago,
Second
second by Commissioner,
Yeah, go ahead.
second by Commissioner Bass. All right, Madam, oh, sorry, Commissioner Santiago.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We're gonna be quick and straight with this ordinance and this changes that I try to bring him back in the attention of my colleagues. I'll be talking, with the manager and with the department of Mr. Gay. And I found that we are the only city in the whole state of Florida that have that kind of rules and that kind of fee, okay, for $50,000 here in Opa-locka. And also, what I see is not fair. It's not fair to make people to come here to do business with us and make that kind of rules and asking them first for $5,000 to filling out an application. That I'm okay with that. Okay, they're filling an application. That's money that we require for that process. But then after that, asking for $25,000 and from, or $45,000 and from, that is not going to be refundable in case that they not approve any projects or anything that they bring in to our city. I don't think it's fair. And the amount of money that is too high, okay, to try to promoting and to bring people to invest in money here to the great city of Opa-locka. What I learned from this item is related to Madam Manager to a property that we are partnerships with companies.
Yes, it's a private, it's a partnership between us. It will be a partnership between the city and a private entity.
Yeah, my point here is, okay, I don't mind, okay, if we have a fair, a fair charge, okay, to the company or whatever want to come here and do something together with us, less of that amount of money. And I don't say, okay, yeah, we can live in like, oh, all right, you're gonna take, we're gonna let it know I'm from that if anything happened, that whatever we decide tonight to to live is not gonna be refundable. But I believe that company or anybody else, they prefer to lose $25,000 to not lose 50. It's a lot of money. My recommendation and my to the manager, to the sponsor, before and to my colleagues is to see how can we reduce that amount to $25,000, and that's including the $5,000 that they're giving them from. Okay, yeah, and if anything happen in the wait, that they presenting the program and we not allowed to approve, I'm gonna leave that in, to my colleague, but I believe, they'll return the $5,000 now, but the $20,000, why we want to keep it? And if it's not necessary. And it's another way. Okay, if in my college, they want to do it like that, reduce it to 25, not a problem. And if they not pass what we asking for, the money stay in the city for that 25, not a 50.
All right, this is a public hearing item. So I'm gonna open up for public hearing and then we're open up for discussion. Public hearing is open. Public hearing is closed. I'll yield to Commissioner Bass and then we'll go to you, Commissioner Irvin. Commissioner Bass?
Thank you. I want to make a friendly amendment to the sponsor to, instead of going 25,000, to go to 35,000 from 50,000 and 30,000 to 45,000. I think I understand where you're coming from, but if we're gonna do something like this, I think it should be done gradually instead of just cutting off the top, because this is revenue that we will just be dismissing just like this, that we are not planned for losing this kind of money. I would suggest friendly amendment again, instead of 25,000, 35,000, instead of 20,000, 30,000, just a friendly amendment. So please consider that. Thank you.
And Commissioner Irvin?
Yes, so I had to do a little bit of homework myself. So this legislation is new. So, not this, but for the state of Florida. And, I had a quick education lesson. So no one is doing $50,000 in the state at all.
No.
And 25 is like kind of like the norm of what we're doing. So my concern was us losing money. And the way it was explained to me is you're not losing money because it's a service. You either do the service or you don't. You're not losing money either way. You're not losing money. The non-refundable part, I think it almost should be on a case-by-case scenario, because my issue might not be your issue. My issue might not be something that I can control for whatever reason. And when you start talking about losing money in any sense, it's a issue. So I was even asked the question, where did the 50, how did we, the city, get to the $50,000? I don't know. If it could be explained, Madam Manager, maybe as to how did we get to 50 and everybody else it caps off at 25. I would just like to know. We hear you.
Gregory Gay, Director of Planning Community Development. As we were doing our research through the public-private partnership, one of the things we noticed, and we had assistance with our city attorney, is that certain cities that had already advanced this legislation to have a public-private partnership, there were some concerns as it relates to the amount of work that went into doing the review process, and if there were any aspects of the review that was beyond the capacity of the city. And we're talking some larger cities that have capacity issues as well, that we would need to hire a consultant to be able to fulfill that information if there were, should the project still be agreed to move to that next level. That's why there was the allocation of the additional $25,000 to pay for the consultant services, so that we would have more assurance and answer some of the questions that staff could not necessarily answer and a consultant could. That was the reason that the amount was raised from $25,000 to $50,000 to cover that cost.
Okay, Madam Manager, it makes me ask another question. Is it possible that, I'm sure that there's going to be an agreement, in that agreement, it's specified that if we have to, in my situation, if we have to go out and seek outside counsel or whatever, for whatever reason, that fee would then be added on to whatever may exceed that amount? I don't know.
May I, Mr.
Sure.
Mayor? Through the mayor, what the ordinance currently allows for, and well, let me just put on the table that it's not like a standard amount, like City of Fort Lauderdale has 100,000. So, and there are other cities that have, more than $25,000. But having said that, I want to let you know, in your ordinance, it does say that if the initial proposal fee is insufficient to cover the city's costs to evaluate the proposal, the city will request in writing the additional amounts as required. So this language is already there. And, this was an amount that, planning staff, just based on conversations we had, thought was appropriate at the time. But certainly, even if it comes down by you all's vote, still the city will have that option if the initial fee is insufficient pursuant to the ordinance. So you're covered, in other words.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
All right, Commissioner Santiago.
Yeah, it's something there that I don't really understand or are gonna be, supporting that idea. One is we already know that in the whole state of Florida, is no city had that type of, fee, okay, for that type of process. And one thing I say is your department or the department that Mr. Gay running, you don't have the enough people there working for that type of process. Why we have to get money from the people that they want to come here to invest in probably they only have some type of budget, and we're going to charge them what we supposed to do in our job.
Through the city manager, as it relates to the applications itself, there was a 3-tier process in order for the fee to be done. The first fee was the application process, which is $5,000. And that's when we do our initial review to make sure they meet the checklist requirements. Then after that, there will be the $20,000, which would be the detailed review, which would not just involve my department, it will involve Public Works, CIP, and all of those particular services that are related to that.
But they work for the city.
Yes. After that
they in a
review-
salary.
Correct.
Okay.
If after that review, it was determined that the city has a desire to move forward with this public-private process, but we don't have enough detailed information relating to how the project is going to be funded or how certain aspects, whether it be additional water and sewer requirements. And those particular things, we may not have staff in place to do the deep dive analysis to determine whether that would be feasible for us to proceed with the public-private partnership.
But Mr. Gay, that procedure that you're talking about now for during and everything like that, okay, that's something that's in the process.
That doesn't
when they come into, to do the construction, and I believe, okay, the companies or whatever coming to build, they're responsible about that, to pay the permits and everything, okay, that they have to do. It's nothing to do when the fee that we're talking now, okay, that we're going to charge to people. What we try to do is to be fair and bring more people to us to enjoy in partnership with the city or to go, and do some construction around. I believe it's too high. Okay, I listen what my colleagues, they say. I love to, to live it like that for the 25 and the 20, not to raise it no more of that. And like my colleagues say, in some cases, okay, that we know that something is not going the right way, what we think it is. Okay, that's a decision of your department and the manager to refund that money if it's necessary. Okay, that's a free money. And that money, when we collecting it, yes, I also like to know where is the money gonna go? To giving what are you calling something extra to the people work there, or what are we gonna do with that money when we collecting it? It's going to where? To where?
General funds.
To the general
We're
fund.
going to the general fund.
Okay, but we can do something else with that money when they started to coming in, and we can discuss it later. You know, park and recreation need a lot of attention. We need a lot of work outside, beautification and everything. Okay, thank you. But I'm gonna stay in my position here with this.
All right, Commissioner Santiago, Commissioner Gay, Mr. Gay.
Well, probably, maybe, yeah.
Mr. Gay, he looked back like, I want you to finish your explanation because he kind of cut you off mid-thought. You said $5,000 is the initial review. That's the application part.
Correct.
And okay, and then you said we go into a detailed review for the 20,000, and then you stop there. You said that if need be, we'll go into, and the word you used was a deep dive analysis if need be. What's that amount? The
25, that was the additional 25,000,
That was the
which brought the
additional-
total up to 50,000.
Okay. That brings
And that additional 25,000 will be utilized for consultant services to do the more detailed review of whatever particular aspects, because each project is going to be different, so we don't know what the details may be. So we needed to have an allocation in place should we have to go to that particular review process. And we just felt that because it's a public-private partnership, and in a lot of cases, the city is offering up something, maybe a location, property, and things of that nature, that should not be an additional expense that the city should entail for a public-private partnership if we have a group that wants to do something on a city-owned property.
Okay, so the P. Oh,
Oh, no, go ahead. Go
all right.
ahead.
So P3, our skin in the game would be property or whatever. Then why didn't we do maybe the refund on the 25? Let's just say we don't choose that applicant. I think I asked this in my detail, my briefing, as well as how was the tiered breakdown, because it's not in the ordinance, not spelled out like that. Why didn't we do a refund? Because if we don't choose the applicant, it's done. And I said, how do we get to that 25? Like what triggers that deep dive analysis? So those are my, because none of them was answered during the briefing.
Okay.
You did? Oh. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, what in essence would trigger that additional deep dive would basically having the need to have more detailed information as relates to the project. As I said, each project is going to be different, so we don't have a full understanding as to whether there may be additional sewer requirements, water requirements, and things of that nature. And we may have to make a determination through a consultant whether those particular needs are in place. If it's not in place, how much is it going to cost to put those particular needs in place? That is the reason for the additional $25,000 for consultant services.
Mr. Mayor?
One second, Madam Attorney, I'm gonna yield to Commissioner Irvin, and then we'll go to you. Go ahead, Commissioner Irvin. You got a question?
No,
You want to hear what?
I like to hear what she has.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yes, I just want to let you all know that the history behind the P3s in Florida is that they have not been as heavily utilized as they were once expected to be. And a lot of that reason is because the cities were really getting killed with not having the staff available to really do financial analysis mostly on these projects, because they're long-term projects. In many cases, they could be 99 years. They are, even if you're doing a parking garage, all of the issues that go into the funding analysis and all that, those are typically things, even with large cities, a lot of times that kind of staff expertise isn't on board, and those services cost. And so the legislature went back because they were trying to make it more palatable, and cities were, didn't want to be strong armed into these, this type of relationship. So what they did was they expanded it. And so a lot of the things that you see are really outside of the right out of the statute. So we track the statute primarily, not the amount of the fee. That's, something that the city can decide it wants to do. But even with respect to coming back and being able to charge additional fees if it's not enough, that was something that was lobbied, I believe, by the League of Cities, right? And so this language that you see pretty much tracks all of these things that you have to do and all of this detailed information, and most cities are not really prepared to be able to do that type of analysis in-house. And so it's really intended, the fee is really intended to get serious proposals, and then when you get those serious proposals, for those people to be able to, for the staff to be able to hire the people with those expertise to be able to make sure that once you get these projects out of the ground, they really are partnerships that benefit the city, not a developer. And so I'm not advocating for any particular amount, but I want to give you a little bit of the history of it, because these have not been really widely used the way that the legislature thought it would be used initially to support the projects. And a big part of the reason is because the cities that have done it, and I can name some of them, and the projects, some of them have been in the paper, and it's just been a mess because the city really got taken on, some of these big projects that have they tried to partner on because they really didn't have the staff to be able to do the long-term analysis that needed to be done. So that's, I think, why in part Mr. Gay thought, the fee needed to be a little bit higher, but it's still, like I said, there is language in here that I believe protects the city.
So,
Mr. Mayor.
one second. Go ahead, Commissioner.
So therefore, again, I think instead of having it be, and especially because it's non-refundable,
Yeah.
for us to tell somebody 50,000 and like we don't even use the extra, we don't, the project that I'm doing don't require all of that extra 25,000 would cover. I don't think that I should have to lose the 25,000 and I don't even need it. Whereas the mayor, his project need 75,000 more dollars. Then he's built 75 more $1,000 on his basis because his project is so much larger than mine. Mine is a small project. So that's why I said, and she said, we have language to protect us in that sense. That's why I think that we go with the 25 and then highlight it in the application or the contract that you're subject to, if we have to now go and get a water field study, that's on you, not on us. We're not paying for it.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Mayor.
Commissioner Santiago.
Thank you. What I can see is the Opa-locka is a very small city, and it's not too rich like big city around Florida state. But at least we think better of that big city, because if that city is not prepared to deal with that type of program, why they doing it? But I don't want to be the city in Florida, in the state of Florida, to have the higher fee for that type of program. I don't think it's fair. I think the 25 is okay. And I say it again, is nowhere in the state of Florida have some kind of fee like that. When big city like Miami or probably, Fort Lauderdale or any other city. Thank you.
Mr.
Okay.
Mayor,
Commissioner Brass.
with all due respect to all of my colleagues who I love you all dearly, I'm a little bit sick and tired of sitting here and hearing our city compared to everybody else's city and constantly pointing out negativity about our city. I'm in education. When you give people expectations, they stand up to it. I'm a little bit tired of hearing Our residents are not. Our residents are not. When are we going to start saying our residents are? When are we going to start saying those things? Let's stop looking at all the things that are negative about our city and start being more positive. Please. It's like saying, our babies can't afford to get a haircut. We can't afford to get them dressed for school. Where's the positivity? Where's the vision from the board towards our city's future? We got to be more positive. I'm really tired of hearing it. You might say, Bash, shut up. I don't care what you all thinking right now. Let's stop being negative about our city. Oh, we can't afford that, or they can't afford that. You never know until you try. You never know until you try or unless you put a person in that position to rise to the bar, you would never know. You would never know. And I know that might have nothing to do with some of what we're thinking right now, but I just had to let my thoughts be known tonight, how I feel about us being negative about our city. Let's give our city some pats on the back that we're doing something right sometimes and stop pointing at all this negative stuff. We air our dirty laundry all the time. If you got something to say that's not nice about your city, call your city manager and tell her. Call whoever you need to talk. Let's stop airing our dirty laundry, please. Other cities are not doing, let's not do it. And as it relates to the resolution for tonight, I want to support it, but honestly, I would support it in increments. I wouldn't just go 50% across the board and we're done. Let's do it in increments and get there. Let's see where our budget is. Let's see where the lack is going to be in our city. We might be, crying wolf. We don't know. We don't know. But let me ask the question. I don't know if it's able to answer tonight, but based on what we're talking about, what's the revenue that comes into the city per year?
It's really dependent upon what the proposal of the project will
Right,
be.
but give me a something, high, low, something.
Yeah, this is our first time doing this, so we really don't have
But still, based
Instrument.
on what comes into the city, you have to have some kind of vision for why this is coming to us when it comes to revenue coming into the city. This is not a blind study. So based on what you or whomever has discovered, what are we looking at? What how much can we lose? How much can we gain passing or losing this or failing this? You understand where I'm coming from?
Right.
It got to be a vision for it.
we would have to do a further
But Mr. Gay, that answer is not good for me. It's just not, because you're going to bring something to us without thinking of the potential gains to the city. Got to have a dollar amount somewhere. Otherwise, what's the point? I don't get it. And again, I would love to support this, but I would want to do the increments, not cutting it straight off the bat, 50%. That's just my thoughts. Thank you.
Well, I'll say this, Dr. Bass. The first part of your statement, I totally agree. We need to stop focusing on the negative and start focusing on the positive of the city of Opa-locka. However, the latter part about the as it relates to the legislation, Mr. Gay can't answer that question because we don't know. It's new. And this is not a money grab piece of legislation. It's a legislation inviting development, saying the city of Opa-locka is open to partnering with other developers. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But what's on the table is the amount that we're charging people to hear their ideas. So what's on the table right now is, and I don't want to speak for the sponsor, but I'm just speaking based on what I wrote here. It's $50,000 in total.
Yes.
50 for the 5,000 for the application, 20,000 for the initial review, and $25,000 after that
For consulting services.
for consulting services
As warranted.
as warranted. Commissioner Santiago is requesting that we do away with that last $25,000 and just make the whole thing $25,000. Now, my question that I was going to ask Commissioner Santiago and to Mr. Gay, if we were, I do think 50 is excessive. I said that in the briefing. I do believe it's excessive, and especially if there's no refund. Like if we're going to accept the additional $25,000 and the project comes to the commission and we say we don't want it, or you all say you all don't want it, if they're not getting the money back, then all right. But an additional $25,000, I think it's excessive, especially for a project that won't even go nowhere. It's a lot of money. However, if we were to reduce it to the 25, and Bass said it tiered, and you also talked about being a three-tiered application, what would that $25,000 look like? But you can't answer that question. That's a question to Commissioner Santiago.
Okay, what kind of answer do you want to listen from me or hear from me? Is me the $25,000? I believe that's the amount that we're supposed to have there for the people.
So,
But Commissioner Bass bringing something like to raising it to 35. That's what you say before. Okay, and
so is it, can we meet in the middle?
yeah,
In the middle, it would be the $5,000 initial fee, $20,000 the detailed review, and go with Commissioner Irvin. Don't put a dollar amount on it. Speak to the applicant. Hey, you are in charge of any additional costs that may be incurred as it relates to the project that you're bringing forth. Because if the consultant is $2, then they pay the $2. If the consultant is $100,000, then they pay the $100,000. But that should be the understanding between the city, the applicant, and the city. Is that something we can do? And that meets us right?
You can, if
'Cause
I,
you said the
if
language
I
is
understand
already
you,
there.
let me just be clear. I'm not, and I told Mr. Gay this before, I don't know what that second tier, that second or third review, it's only two different payments that they would be making. I just looked at the ordinance again. So basically it's the $5,000 initial, right? And then it's the whatever it is that you all require after that. And that's it. Then that non-refundable.
So it's
second fee.
45,000.
So yes, right now, remember it's 50 right now. So it's 5,000 initially, and then it will be 45,000. What Commissioner Santiago is proposing is the $5,000 initially, and then it would be $20,000. And so it's a total of $25,000. So the second tier, I don't know. That's not how it reads. So right now you have two areas where you would be changing numbers, and that's it.
yeah.
So
Okay.
the language that Commissioner Irvin brought up, that if there is additional cost to be incurred, the applicant, you said it's in there.
Yeah, there is additional language and it says that you have to give them notice and it talks about how to do it. But I just want to be clear. So if you were structuring a motion to do something other than the two payments that are contemplated, I didn't want you to do it outside of what the structure is. That's all I'm saying.
No, I got it, because you said the language is already there.
Yes.
So being that the language is already there, so there will be communication between the applicant and the city if there is an additional charge, correct?
For the initial fee, that's correct.
No, additional fees, not initial,
Well,
additional.
it says if the initial proposal fee is insufficient to cover the city's cost to evaluate the proposal, the city will request in writing the additional amounts required. So that's what it says. It talks about the initial fee. If the initial fee is insufficient.
Yeah, but that's after the $50,000 if they need more.
The
No, that's
initial
after the
fee is the,
25.
Oh,
But see, now I'm really confused, because you're saying there's three tiers, which is the 20,000, 25,000. The attorney's saying that there's two tiers, 5 and 45. No, she said there's two tiers, 5 and 45.
Yeah.
That equals up to $50,000. That's what I'm saying. So
so the 5 is just to do the preliminary. You're going to take the application and we can sit with you and go through it. And we did it with a couple of commissioners already, but it's the initial, you take the application, that's it. They're going to look at it. And then after that, if they decide not to go forward, they will let them know we're not going forward. Thank you very much. But if the city does go forward, then they get the additional amount. So
yeah, but that's good. That's good.
Okay, so that
in some
language is
way-
already
in
there.
some way, that language, okay,
Okay.
Mr. Mayor, but listen to me something that I want to make it clear. Okay. The thing is, if the excuse me, sir, look to me. Oh. All right. If everything going okay and they want to go through, I believe that you supposed to tell them or the city, okay, what is the other, step to take, to complete the whole process. And I believe, they had the decision to say no or yes to going forward. But at least what I say, they're not gonna lose $50,000. It's not a problem, okay? Probably they could lose 25, but lose 50, that's the problem. But with the 25, if they don't want to keep it going, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. That's the reason why that I say living in the 25, the $5,000, for the process and the $20,000. And after the process, if they want to continue and there's something extra to pay, it's up to them. If they don't want it,
Okay, so I think that you're saying the same thing that Commissioner Urban was saying. So we have two readings. So I'm ready to vote on the first reading for the 25,000. But I think in the interim, Madam Attorney, can you get with everybody to make sure that that language that Commissioner Urban was saying is there? So we're removing the dollar amount for just making sure that it's blank, that no matter what the dollar amount is, you all agreeing to pay it. If we have to go to using, what's it, Commissioner, Mr. Gay's words, a deep dive analysis.
We will take a look at it and we will speak with each of you.
Got it.
Thank you.
All right. So the motion was already made and carried. Madam Clerk, we can go ahead and call the question.
Commissioner Santiago?
yes.
Commissioner Bass?
No.
Commissioner Urban?
Yes.
Mayor Taylor?
Yes,
Motion passes 3-1 first reading.
got it. All right, moving on to our second reading ordinances, item 16B1.
Sixteen B1. I thought this was deferred, no?
No.
Okay. An ordinance of the City Commission of the City of Opa-locka, Florida, amending Chapter 19, Article 1, Section 19-4, entitled Obstructions Generally of the City Code of Ordinances to establish street sweeping regulations, providing for adoption of representations, providing for conflict and repealer, providing for inclusion in the code, providing for scrivener's errors, providing for an effective date. The first reading and public hearing was held on November the 12th, 2025, and this is sponsored by the city manager.
All right, can I get a motion?
Move it.
Second,
Moved by Commissioner Irvin, second by Commissioner Santiago. Madam Manager?
This is the second reading to outline the regulations and penalties for street sweeping and identify terms of parking, signage, and enforcement.
Got it. All right, this is a public hearing item. Public hearing is open. Public hearing is closed. Madam Manager, any changes
No
between
changes.
readings?
No.
And there will be an educational period
Yes.
to our residents?
If it's passed, there will be an educational period. There will be signage installed.
Signage before the educational period? Or
Yes, we're gonna install signage. We're gonna have flyers, informing the residents, and the residents and the business owners.
and actually the same thing, I actually just provide the dates and times, the schedule
Yes,
to the commission if this passes,
yes, we'll do.
so that we can communicate it to
Yep.
to our residents. Commissioner Santiago?
yeah, thank you, Mr. Mayor. To the sponsor and also to you, Mr. Mayor, that we need to let them know the community first in workshop about that changes that we're gonna have,
No, she said she's gonna do an education period.
an education.
She's gonna pass out flyers and make sure that the community knows
Yeah, we're not,
that before we go live with
yeah,
this.
we're not gonna go live immediately. We're not gonna start enforcing it immediately. We still have to have signage. We still have to give them time to know about this ordinance. So we're not gonna just go out and start penalizing people.
I'm okay with that part for the educating the people and not only the resident, everybody around the city. I think that we have a discussion that I tell you that the many years that I used to live in New York City, sometime in the week, I have to wake up like 4:30 a.m. in the morning to move my car.
Yes.
Because I know the sweeper passing. If the car is there, they pick it up or they take it away. I mean, it's good to educating especially the residential, to let them know that they're gonna pass this time in the morning early and they have to remove the cars. Okay, that's fine with me.
All right, any other questions or concerns? Hearing none, we can go ahead and call the question.
Commissioner Bass?
Yes.
Commissioner Irvin?
Yes.
Commissioner Santiago?
Yes.
Mayor Taylor?
Yes.
Motion passes 4-0.
All right, moving on to the last item, 16B2.
An ordinance of the City Commission of the City of Opa-locka, Florida, authorizing the city manager to execute a 5-year interlocal agreement with Miami-Dade County for a canal maintenance at an annual cost of $252,000 $252,162, providing for incorporation of recitals, providing for an effective date. The first reading and public hearing was held on November the 12th, 2025, and this is sponsored by the city manager.
All right, can I get a motion?
Move it.
Moved by Commissioner Bass. Can I get a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Santiago. Madam Manager?
This is the second reading for this item. This agreement will allow for the timely maintenance of the city canal systems, which will include debris removal, culvert cleaning, water line maintenance, mechanical harvesting, and mowing up the canal banks and slopes. No changes were made between first and second reading.
All right, this is a public hearing item. Public hearing is open. Public hearing is closed. Any questions to the sponsor for this item? Madam Manager, the only question that I have is the same question that I asked the first time and in the agenda briefing. I'm still waiting on that. Did y'all give it to me? Do we have it? Did you say it? About the seawalls?
Yes.
The maintenance of the seawalls?
Ms. Gross did respond.
We're waiting on the quote. Okay.
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Met with the contractor
Okay, I
already,
thought we would
so
have it
we're
by
waiting
then.
on the quote.
Okay.
Yeah, and Mr. Mayor, thank you that you
Commissioner.
say something about it. I also, talking to the manager that day, remember what I say about the industrial area there by the park, by Ingram?
Yes.
That I see that they are throwing a lot of things to the canal. And I think that we had to come with something, some kind of rules for them, like to build or a wall to separating their property to the ITMA for the canal. Please, it's very important because if not, we're gonna still spending money and clean it up. Because I know this is cost us to clean our canals, not the county. That's what you told me.
No, the city pays.
The
Dade
city
County
pay,
to do
yeah,
it, yes.
okay, for it. And also in the residential area, a lot of people, they throw in a lot of things to the canal through the, through the fence and everything. And I want to keep an eye on that to keep it clean. Thank you.
Well, I know we're gonna call the question, but I'll say this, and this is a police term, see something, say something. If you see a business throwing into the canal, you should tell the manager of that business so that we can fix that. Because if they're contaminating our waters, then that's a huge problem.
Yep.
So I would implore you to pass along that information so that she can have the police and code enforcement handle that situation. All right, we can call the question, Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Irvin?
Yes.
Commissioner Santiago?
Yes.
Commissioner Bass?
Yes.
Mayor Taylor?
Yes.
Motion passes 4-0.
All right, Madam Manager, your
I
report.
submitted a written report and I will entertain any concerns or questions you may have at this time.
All right, any questions to the manager on her report or any concerns outside of her report?
Who's gonna start? Ladies?
No, it's not commission report, it's
Oh,
to her.
the manager.
You have questions to the manager?
No, for questions to the
You
manager.
have them?
No, I don't. Madam Manager, I just want to say thank you. You all are doing a great job out there, keeping the community clean and doing what needs to be done. Anytime I see a truck rolling through and they're doing work on one of our properties, like what they're doing now at the park, getting that paved back there, I like to see the growth moving. Thank you for all you and your staff are doing. I don't take it lightly, but thank you to you and your staff.
All right, any other,
Mr. Mayor,
Commissioner Irvin?
That's not.
Commissioner
it's
Bass.
okay.
Bad.
Okay, good.
It's a Commissioner
Don't worry,
Irvin.
he
It's all
couldn't
right.
get
He's tired, y'all. He's tired. Quickly, I know I've been in your ear a lot, Madam Manager, about Shahrazad. I am so sick of that street looking like that. Is at the point where furnitures are being dumped. So I need to know, is there something on the books with the landlords? How do they dispose of their furnitures? Because there's mattresses out there, there's Chester drawers, there's everything just sitting on the avenue.
It is something on the books. I would like to inform you that code enforcement constantly
Yes.
cite them. So they're constantly being cited. They're going before the special, no, they're not going before the special magistrate because they're not showing up. But it's getting to the point that it's an eyesore, so we're picking it up. But we're constantly citing them.
So my question, well, I am the guarantor for an apartment in Opa-locka for a relative. I received an email from them telling them about the same thing, about the furniture's being thrown out with the regular trash. And they are going to the point where they are dismissing the residents. Like, you're not going to stay if this is what you're doing. They have proof that they're doing it. I know this is a city and there's a lot going on, but I just feel like if there's something else that we need to do, I don't know if it's having a one-on-one with the landlords. I know you've already spoken to them. And
Yes,
what
we
do
have.
we do? Because even this weekend with all the visitors that were in Opa-locka, I was embarrassed.
So I can speak to our city attorney because we've issued many citations. And the landlord is not responding at all. So we can speak to the city attorney to see what we can do because I'm sure we can do something about a nuisance. So we can definitely speak to the city attorney to go to another level because it is a nuisance at this point. Thank you.
All right. Real quick, and we brought it up, but I just want to remind to installing more receptacles throughout the city. And also replacing the trees along Opa-locka Boulevard.
Yes, we spoke about that. Yes, we've already placed the order for the trash receptacles.
And I did get the answer. Thank you to Ms. Gross for the lighting assessment. And I look forward to that coming to fruition. And the other thing is I see that you have the updates on Cairo Lane. Looks good.
Yes.
But I still would like to see us exploring a special tax
Yes,
district.
Mr. Mayor.
And I will bring that legislation.
We have it.
Okay, I'll bring it, a special taxing district in that area, because if we're gonna fix that road, then, and we're not the ones tearing it up. We're not, the city's not tearing it up. Our residents are not tearing it up. So we're spending millions to fix it, to repair it, then yeah, they gotta maintain it. So there's that. Other than that, you all are doing a great job. Yourself, Madam Attorney, great job. Madam Clerk, great job. Great job. And to the staff, you all are doing an awesome job. People also always commenting on the great things and the way that the city's moving. And yeah, the city's moving in a great direction. I'm excited about that. I am excited
Thank you
about
for
that.
that. Just to add to that, Mayor, thank you for that. I know that there's a lot more to do. I know there's a lot more for us to do. Please don't think that we're not looking into those things because we are. I ride the city every day, so I do see the same things that you all see. And we are not ignoring those things. We are addressing them.
Got it. All right, so we're gonna move on. Thank you, Madam Manager.
Forgot about me. I'll let you go, but after that, supposed to be me.
You literally said, Mr. Mayor, go ahead.
No, I don't know.
I could have just said to y'all, go.
You look different today. Today you are totally different. Okay, Madam Manager, I'm really happy, when, part of the job that you're doing in the city is true. But myself, I'm a little different. I see with my own eyes what's going on and everything. And what I want to touch is about Carol Lane. Okay, my mayors, have some pictures there that I don't have it here. I don't know. Okay, well, but don't worry. I can tell you what I see today out there. It is a mess, totally a mess, and I don't know when that we're gonna finalize, that project out there. When we're gonna do, whatever we have to do. But I'm already sick and tired of that and that road. When I have to go out there, my car get all messed up, dirty, filthy, everything. It's under control. I don't see any machine there at all. I'm be honest with you. I don't know where they take that picture, but I see today I don't see anybody out there. It's about also 151st, 151st, and Sisseman. You say there's people working. I always pass, I don't see nobody. I only see the big hole there standing when the barricades. It's something that I see. Okay, I know you're gonna say something about it.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
good. The only thing that I want to know is when we're going to finalize all these projects, how we're going to keep it going to the city. I know you do it a lot, Madam Manager. Don't take it wrong. But the concern about the Commissioner Bass for Shadasar, that's it. Okay. Yes, it's incredible. Only one side of Shadasar is a mess. Only one side. The other side where the residential is, the people keeping the house clean, they be in order. But the other side is a mess. And they put, like, oh yeah, oh, so fast and everything in the middle of the street, and they sitting there like a park. Everything. Everything. I saw my police in action last night. And I love that for these new kids that we have in the police department. They forcing all the people, man, for that gas station to get out of there. And that's good. They're forcing a law that we have that you cannot be when a bottle will be opening in front of any places. That's good. That's the way we have to work and implementing whatever rules that we have. And like, I love what you say, you including our city authority. Okay, with that, that's perfect because we have to look for the way to get the people siding, not only siding, madam. Okay, try to keep, the property if they don't want to take care of it. Madam Manager, you're doing a great job. Don't take it wrong, but I want more action in that road. 151st, Shadasar, and Caroline. Happy holidays.
Moving right along to our commission reports. It was only myself and Vice Mayor Kelly, and mine was on financial oversight. Madam Manager, financial oversight. Well, we could do it. 30-second version.
We're still on task with our efficiency audit. Oh my goodness. Yes, we
long
are
night.
constantly responding to the request for the efficiency audit.
Okay.
It's a lot, but we are, as soon as they send a request, we're responding. So we're still on task with that.
And they still haven't given a timeline of.
No, because they're constantly asking for additional items.
Okay.
So we're just trying to remain responsive.
Okay. All right. Well, that's a good thing. That news is good news. All right. We can start from left to right. No, I'm sorry. Do we have any official board appointments? No, we do. We have reports. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Commissioner Bass. You have a report?
So I just want to say to my colleagues, the holiday bingo was fabulous. That's all I want to say, pajamas and all. I just want to also bring to your attention on Saturday, December 13th, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Shabundi Village, I will be hosting a citizenship drive with the Migrant Coalition citizenship team at no cost at all. If you need your citizenship paperwork done, it's totally free. And that's Saturday at Shabundi Village, 10 to 2. As well as, well, let me give the phone number for that is 1-888-600-5762, 1-888-600-5762. And also, I know this is far ahead, but I want you all to save the date. And I am so elated about this one. I shared it with the city manager and we just thought it was an awesome thing to do. On January 10th, we will be starting a 4-week class of entrepreneurship, teaching our whomever who wants to learn how to do the eyelashes. You know, when we get our eyelashes done, it's $150. In this case, it will be having the class for 4 weeks. We will be sponsoring 50% of the costs for 10 of our residents. And it's also going to be certified. You'll be certified to put lashes on. Yay. And in addition to that, I'm also going to have a lady coming in who's willing to do LLCs or 501(c)(3)s free to accompany this project. So again, you'll be able to learn how to do lashes. You will be certified to do it, as well as having someone that will be there, that will form your corporation for you. The only fee you would have to pay is to the state. And I believe that's something really good that we can, participate in, men, women, whoever 18 and older. And my last one is Miami-Dade County Public Schools actually reached out to me wanting to partner with Opa-locka's businesses to be vendors with Miami-Dade County Public Schools. So that will take place January 29th, 10 to 2 at Shabandi Village. And the phone number for that one is 305-953-2868, extension 1105. And again, that's Miami-Dade County Public Schools willing to work with City of Opa-locka's businesses as vendors. And everybody know Miami-Dade County has almost 400 schools. And she said to me, it doesn't matter if it's decorating, plumbing, lighting, whatever it is, they need it, they will tap into our businesses in Opa-locka. So our business will have the opportunity to come to Shabandi, meet with Miami-Dade County Public Schools, and do necessary documents on the spot to be vendors for Dade County Public Schools. I am elated about that, and I hope you all are just as elated as I am. That's it for me. Thank you.
Commissioner Santiago?
Thank you. You don't forget about me. Well, can I learn how to
Yes, you
do
can. Yes,
highlights?
yes.
Wow, that's good. Okay, well, I want to say again, happy holiday for the whole town of the city of Opa-locka community. This is a very great and beautiful time to be together and to celebrating, Christmas and New Year. And I know the next year is going to be a great year for the great city of Opa-locka with all the plans and events that we have together, the mayor and commissioner for the 100-year anniversary. I'm going to leave that part for you. But I know, we're coming with a lot of program for that year, and it's going to be a very good year for the city. Tomorrow, Commissioner Santiago and my colleague, Mayor Taylor, we have the workshop for the RV. And we're going to expecting a lot of people, but I want to be sure that we finish soon because it's nothing too much to discuss it. Thank you for Mr. Gay Department they helping me to, fix all that. And I think that we are in a very good position, okay, to finalize for the next year when the ordinance, okay? Also, I want to say thank you for all the people that they're helping me when the turkey giveaway. I know that we had two good events. The one the mayor celebrating here in City Hall that Thursday, and then the next day on Friday. I think that we fixed like close to 600 family in Opa-locka. And that's something, good to know that we working together when the resident of the great city of Opa-locka. What also that we have, no more commissioner meeting this month. I know that everybody gonna take a time off, and I'm gonna take a time off too. Please don't come, Madam Manager or Madam Clerk, don't call me for any special meeting, please. Please, not this month. We're gonna enjoy Christmas together. I think that we're planning to have a big party soon, all together. Yeah. Oh, Friday's the gala. Yes, Friday. Well, I think that's Commissioner. And I want to say to all my colleagues, let's get together when Park and Recreation for the toy giveaway, okay, that night, and let's make happy our children for the great city of Opa-locka. Thank you very much.
All right, Commissioner Irvin?
Yes, thank you. Bingo was a blast. Our holiday bingo. I want to thank the manager's office. You guys, I know I get aggravating. Thank you. It was a blast. Park staff did an amazing job tending to the needs of the residents. And we had over 250 people in bingo. Those extra tables and chairs you ordered came in hand, trust me. And yes, we are getting ready for our Grinch Must Christmas toy drive here in Opa-locka. So if you can save the date for next week, Saturday, December 20th, Shabandi Village, come out and socialize with the residents and the children, will be a great thing. Turkeys. This commission did our fair share of giving out turkeys for Thanksgiving. There should not have been a household in Opa-locka that didn't have a turkey because there was turkeys all over this city. Along with the pork roast, even, when turkeys got short, we went to pork roast. When the pork roast got short, we went to hams. So everybody did their fair share with that. Friday night, and I'm so serious. Friday night, we're having our Christmas party for our employees. Y'all better be there. I'm not playing either. Y'all better be there because people went out of the way to plan this for you. City funds have been spent. Come out, let your hair down. Okay? Have a few drinks. I might have a few drinks. Do whatever. Dance. Enjoy. It's for you all. It's for you.
HR.
All that. Come out, have a great time. Have a great time. We need y'all to come out. This is for y'all. Let your hair down. Cause we ain't giving y'all nothing else. So you might as well come and reap those benefits because you're not getting nothing else. So come out, have a good time. We gonna have some good music, some good drinks. We hope some good food and fellowship. Make some memories. We could do that. We're not gonna talk about Opa-locka while we there. We're not gonna mention Opa-locka other than that we work for Opa-locka. That's it. Don't come asking me no questions about nothing about Opa-locka because I want to hear some Bobby Blue Bland or somebody. I don't want to talk about Opa-locka. I want to have a good time. Come out to the party that the manager's office have put together for us, okay? If not, don't speak to me when you see me next week because I'm not gonna speak back. I'm just telling you. Okay, I'm finished, Mr. Mayor.
I'm kind of scared because because I'm right. I'm gonna be a little late. All right, so real quick, and we get on out here because I was far spent. City Hall on Wheels will be on the December 17th, and we partnered again with Mr. Dario Fernandez's office, the tax collector who's bringing out the mobile driver's license truck. He's also doing reinstatements for tags, vehicle renewals. You can pay your taxes on site. You can renew your permits for your the decal for the disabled. All of that will be on site at Historical City Hall on December 17th. You can reach out to Ms. M if anybody needs those services. Also, Commissioner Santiago also already talked about the recreational vehicle recreational ordinance workshop that's tomorrow. Also, and I thought this was the coolest thing ever when he brought it last year, and he's bringing it back this year. The Light Up Opa-locka Holiday Contest that Vice Mayor Kelly is sponsoring. So any of you that know anybody whose house is pretty for the holidays, reach out to the clerk's office and nominate those residents. It's a cool initiative, and we want to, pretty dark. We just want to ensure that we are highlighting beautification, our beautiful homes in the city of Opa-locka. Commissioner Santiago already said it. There is no commission meeting on December 24th because we want you to enjoy your holidays. With that being said, I totally agree with Commissioner Santiago, Madam Manager, and Madam Clerk. The answer is no. I don't want to do no workshops, no meetings, no none of that. Let's enjoy our holidays because it seems like every time we cancel the meetings, we have the most meetings. So because we've been, I am meetinged out. So let's be cognitive of our time and our residents as well as our employees. With that being said, we can move on to our board appointments, official board reports. No, we got a board report.
Real fast. Brian Dennis, charter board member. What we did in the charter board, hopefully it'll be coming to you all next month. I brought some legislation to the front because we know that you all are not getting your health benefits. And none of the benefits that was taken when former city manager Pate was here. So we did bring that forward and that's will be decided by you all. Hopefully at our next meeting, we will be done with it. But I did want you all to know that the commission pay and everything like that, they put it to the agenda. The attorney that I can't think of the gentleman's name. He was very helpful and helping us make sure that legislation goes forward. So we will bring it back at our next meeting, voted on it, and you all should be having it and go from there so that we can be able to get it to the voters, so that you all have been doing a great job, Madam Manager. Commission, past and present members, we have seen the city move forward. So that was the one concern that when I bought the item, that we was pushing it. And then former Commissioner Vice Mayor William brought for the motion. I seconded it, and we're moving it forward. So hopefully y'all should get that in January, no later than February, so we can get it on back. That's it.
Thank you, Board Chair. We're moving on to our board appointments. Do we have any board appointments at this time?
Yes, Mr. Mayor.
Commissioner Santiago?
I need two appointments of appointing, what is he? Yeah, Eugene Stanley.
Okay, Mr. Eugene Stanley to the Teen and Young Adult Community Relations Advisory Board.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. Got it. Any other? All right. Madam Manager, can you prepare a flyer to be disseminated out? Promoting the Teen and Young Adult Advisory Board, because we also want to make sure we have space for the youth and any open boards that we have to get the residents involved. All right. So with that being said, we can go home. We want to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Y'all better be at that party because she is Happy New Year. So can I get a motion to adjourn?
Move it.
Moved by Commissioner Santiago, second by Commissioner Urban. This meeting is adjourned.